Whew. What's going on? Smell goods. Yeah, I just got an alert on my phone right now saying that Derek Chauvin, he got 20 years from the feds. 21 years. Derek Chauvin, that the officer involved with the murder of George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I think I was sitting here having a little bit of lunch, and I decided, look, I do a little P.S.A. She added that to the title. Little PSA about, avoiding the disgruntled Negro Network. That divine understanding, freedom, District 120, true self, on Supreme 7. We gotta avoid the disgruntled Negro Network. Y'all actually know some of the disgruntled Negro Network. A lot of the different members, the different groups that are a part of the Disgruntled Negro Network, right, was the people that was on here before we started to run through. That's, the people that come on to say, that the 5% is the worst people in the world. You know what I'm saying? And y'all might be under the impression that these people just poofed into thin air, but they didn't. In fact, they have multiple private rooms, Facebook groups, WhatsApp chat rooms, et cetera, where they go on there and pretend to be elite. They pretend to be conducting what they're doing in private because they're elite, when in fact, you're hiding. See, they're hiding because whenever they come around talking that crazy shit, right, it gets snatched. And so instead of doing what's right and letting positive elevation always correct errors, right, you go into these little side groups, where you try to express that y'all in the elite. In these rooms, see, everybody in those rooms is the 5%. That's how they portray. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they don't know that JoJo Dancer got a line in. So you see these people, they always telling you about how everything we did was astray, right? And, the fruit of all the seeds that we planted, right, was bad fruit. You understand what I'm saying? Like you said, see, they're the dissatisfied. You hit that word on the head right there, Freak. See, they're the dissatisfied versus the unsatisfied. See, there's the difference. Here's the difference between dissatisfied and unsatisfied. See, when you're dissatisfied, you don't want no more of that. When you unsatisfied, yeah, I ain't get enough of that. If I make some food for you, right, and the food is nasty, then you'll be dissatisfied with that. But if I make some food for you and the food is great, right, and you want seconds and there's none left, then you're still hungry, you're unsatisfied. Peace. We got seniors in the building, so I'm not going to take up too much more of that time. I'll just tell them to avoid the Disgruntled Negro Network, So in particular today, I did the knowledge, Kat said that, some of our behavior and our practices, right, that we ran the babies and the pretty women away.
I heard this. Yeah. I heard this recently too.
See, that's what I'm saying. First of all, let's back this truck. Let's back this truck up a little bit, right? Whatever woman is around here, they're not for you. When was you? What are you talking about? I never see you around a woman here of no caliber. Now let's back this truck up a little bit more. How many women and babies you brought in here? If we ran some women and babies out of here, they wasn't yours. So what you worried about it for?
Yes.
You talking about who was ran from where?
Peace.
And listen, before we hand it over to Martin Luther Ray, look, I'm gonna present an idea to you. About this bullshit story. They keep saying that everybody who's at 85% now is at 85 because of the 5%. We ran them into doing that. See, let's deal with the fucking concept, right? Now they claiming that we ran them out of there, right, with harsh and aggressive behavior. But where did they run to? They ran to the gangs. So you telling me that getting shot up every weekend, right, is more inviting than somebody asking you today's degree? See, what they really ran from was the responsibility that's here. See, what you went to do, right, is something where you could 10% the people. Let's keep it 100. You went in there because we all in the hood and we all struggling to get something, but through that gang, you could get a little bit more than us, even if you took it off of us. See, stop letting motherfuckers that go and profit or forever is what we doing and what they doing, and then turn around and say it's our fault. Think about that. You're talking about the pretty women. Listen, read the news in Chicago. Read the news in New York. Read the news in a lot of places. And what you'll find out is that, yeah, there's a dude that got killed. A young man got killed. But 2 women in the car with him got shot. And think about that. That's what you're telling me. All these pretty women, you say, now hold up, we ran them away. Where they running to? Scammers? Think about that for a second. All we did, right, or all we do, right, is say, look, do you know what you're supposed to know about how to survive here in the wilderness of North America without the beast getting you? That's what it said, right? You're supposed to take the devil off the planet without falling victim to the devil's civilization. If you're not qualified to do that, then yeah, we won't allow you on the front lines with us. So let me tell you something. Don't let a motherfucker tell you we ran a motherfucker the gangs, right? Because look, you got the #1 Diablo and ML Ray in the building at the same time. So we'll keep it 100. Let's say you ran into that scenario where you didn't know your lesson. You was on point. You telling me that you ran, right, from the penalty to that, to a place where they beat you down just for you to be with them. Just for you to join and be with them, they beat you down. And then they send you to do all the other type of shit where you get beat down, shot, stabbed, locked up. See, let me tell you something, man. I know who's causing all this to happen. Whether it's happening above or whether it's happening below. Stay away from these people. Stay away from these people who they're, when you want to know what's bad, who's bad, what's wrong with the 5%, go talk to them. See, because let me tell you something about them people. That's 24 hours of their day. That's 24 hours of their day. They don't got shit else. I'm not talking figuratively. I'm sure I know these motherfuckers. See, like I said, when we start up over here, you notice a lot of people left? Because we know each other. So like I said, we're not gonna take up too much time. Little P.S.A, you know what I mean? Shout out to y'all, you know what I mean? We're gonna log off here, log right back on as soon as 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to evacuate the premises before, we in the G building, we already had some G activity thing. You know what I'm saying? We had some G activity, but that's another story. In the meantime, between time, I'm gonna shout loud and say peace, you know what I mean? And check out ML Ray in 20 minutes. Peace.